I have met so many people that believe that they aren't good enough, and most of the time it doesn't come from themselves just waking up one day and saying to themselves, I don't think I'm good enough. It usually comes from someone else, whether it's their parents or their teachers or their friends. And especially if someone's told that from a young age, once they get to their teenage years, then those people feel stuck in life, and it just prevents them from being able to do what they want in life. They let's say someone has a dream of being a doctor, and everyone tells them, or just one person, maybe it's just one of their parents or both of their parents, tell them, nah, you're not good enough for that. Most of the time, that person is actually not going to try and be a doctor now. They're going to go and do whatever their parents want them to do. Maybe their parents are like, oh, I just want you to do I want you to be a gym teacher instead, whatever it is. And then they'll go do that, and then they'll get a little bit older, and they'll be in the middle of that career, and they'll be like, shit, man, I really wanted to be a doctor, but my parents didn't want me to. So now they're at a crossroads in the middle of their life, and they're at a midlife crisis, and they're like, why do I feel like this? And then they analyze it, and they're like, yeah, it's because I didn't do what I wanted to do. And going back to just people feeling like they're not good enough. I meet so many people that believe that they're not good enough. And I think so much of this stems from when we were younger. So when we're younger, basically ever since we were born, we were taught to care about what other people think. And listen, caring about what other people think to a degree is good. I mean, I don't think you can function in society if you don't care about what people think 100%. But overall, it's good to develop yourself to not care about what other people think in terms of doing what you want. Just because somebody tells you, oh, I don't think you can do that, or anything along those lines, that shouldn't prevent you from going and doing that. Because if someone has a passion about something, just like the example I just gave before with the parents and the doctor situation, you should develop yourself to the point where, as if you're practicing your passion. Let's say I'm making a video right now. If somebody comes up to me and tells me, I think you making this video is stupid, you shouldn't do this, I'm going to look at them and I'm going to be like, alright, thanks for your opinion, but I'm going to keep doing this because I'm passionate about it. And so you have to develop yourself to the point where you don't care enough so that you can do what you want in life. Because if you care about what other people think so much, then that you listen to everything everyone says, then all of your beliefs about yourself and life aren't going to be your own. They're going to be other people's. And overall, that's going to lead to your destruction. I mean, how many people out here are just not living their own lives? That there's so many people, like, you can go up to some people and you can ask them, oh, what was your dream when you were younger? What did you want to do? And they tell you what that is, and then you ask them, oh, what are you doing now? And then they're not doing that. Then there's also people you'll go up to and you'll ask them, they'll be like, what did you want to do when you were young? And they'll be like, oh, I wanted to be a rapper, I wanted to make music. And then you ask them, you're like, what are you doing now? And they're like, I'm doing that. And those are the people that didn't allow other people's opinions to traject them onto a life path that they didn't want for themselves. And I mean, it's the most important thing in life is just to do what you want to do and not feel shameful about it. Because I mean, you can be on your path, and there's always going to be people that are going to try to bring you down, no matter what you're doing in life. And it all goes back to caring about what other people think. It all leads back to that. And so, just the most important thing, develop yourself so that you can do what you want, when you want, and people don't stop you. Peace.